G'day guys, Lympy here. Welcome back to LympCraft, my vanilla survival world. And don't I look amazing? These gold pants. They're schmexy, aren't they? So good. Well, I'll tell you what. I keep dying all the time because, you know, I'm a professional Minecrafter, so that happens. And yeah, so I've resorted, instead of wasting my diamonds, resorted to using some of the mob drops from our mob farm. It's a little bit embarrassing, but that's been great, by the way. Also helps me get my levels back up because I keep also losing all my picks and my shovels and everything else. Oh, it's terrible. Anyway, you can see here we are in the spawn chunks, and I've cleared out a little bit more of the area. That's our center there, that red block right there, or row of red blocks. That's our center. So I had done that quarter. I'm now expanding out a little bit. Haven't fully finished the quarter just yet. But one thing that I've noticed is that I'm pretty much out of iron. So, you know what that means? It's time to build an iron farm. But I don't really have the resources yet to build a nice big one. So we're just going to start with a small one to get us enough resources to build the bigger one in the future, and also to do some other builds. So what design I'm going to go with is one that I originally think it was DocM77 who came up for. I might put some links in the description below. I'm just going to use a smaller version. I'm going to go off IOSA 100's design. I'll link it below, but it is in German, so great if you speak German, but if you don't worry about it. Anyway, you can check out Doc's design. Doc's design actually includes a lot more, but I think Doc originally came up with the concept of this. Anyways, so worth checking out. I have built this before on servers many times because it really is just a cool iron farm, and I didn't even need that block there. What's wrong with me? Anyways, I'm going to start building this. We're going to start with this is basically going to be our little drop point. And I've got all my resources in this chest that I'm going to use. It's a really cheap farm, which is why I can do it now. And then we're going to go and head on up and start building it, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, so I've raised this up, and it wasn't too important how many blocks. I've just raised it up a fair way because I'm not going to kill iron golems by falling damage or anything like that. I'm just killing them with lava. So I've raised this up a little bit, but not too much. Anyway, I built out a little bit of a platform here. And this should be 8 blocks away from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 blocks away. And then I've got some trimming as well. I'm basically just using blocks that I have or can get. I'm even running low on birchwood, but as you can see, there's plenty of birchwood around for me to grab. So just using that for the moment. And I think we should then fill in the sides is probably the next thing to do. So this is our bottom floor platform right here. Oh, and one other thing I should say, so I am building this in the spawn chunks as I mentioned, but the reason I'm putting it in this corner is because we have our infinite villager breeder over there, and that's a village. So it needs to be at least 128 blocks from the center of the village. So the center of the village is basically in the middle of there, and that extends about to about here, that village. So yeah, that's why I'm building it here. The center of our village will be right in the middle here, so we're well out of that range. That way we can get golems to spawn, and we'll have 2 separate villages. This is a temporary build though. I'm trying to make it look half decent, but it's only temporary, so don't worry too much about that. Anyways, I need to get more resources and I'll continue building. Alright, so I've now added the walls around and it's starting to take shape. It's starting to look pretty good, I reckon. Oh, just throwing rotten flesh away. I've been eating the rotten flesh because I have so much of it. Because that thing is amazing. I don't really have many other food sources, but Yeah, rotten flesh does the job. It's cheap and it's easy. Anyways, I think now it's probably time to start adding these doors. And I kind of think I want them on the outside like so. Is it just me or am I like floating? I feel like I'm floating the block because I'm holding shift. If I let go of shift, will I fall? No. And now I can't move. Yeah, that's awesome. That seems like a glitch. Let's try this again. So if I hold shift and go across and place, look. Wonder if I can F5 this so you can see. Oh. Look at this. Look, Ma. I'm flying. Oh, wow. This is so cool. I don't know if I can place blocks like this, though. I'm trying. Don't think it's working out. Alright, let's go back and place them normally. Yeah, holding shift like this across the doors. Wow, who knew? And now I can't get in. Can I open the door? Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, getting stuck on this one. Oh, that's a shame. We can place it like that. Doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so the idea is once I've placed all these doors, let's chuck down some planks. I'm going to put planks along like this. And I think it should look half decent. And then we'll place water streams in coming through the middle, like so. And they should come right to the very edge. So if we place it somewhere like that, you'll see it should go right at the very edge. Yeah. So we've measured it out perfectly. Beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to create an infinite water source and fill all this up as well as do the rest of these doors. And then we can work on the second platform. The second floor is now complete. Ah, yeah. So we've got plenty of lighting around. All the water streams are coming to the middle here. It's looking really, really cool. With exception, of course, of this giant dirt abomination that's above me. But remember, guys, this is temporary. And you won't see that from the outside. So, yeah. I'm okay with it, if you're okay with it. Let me go this one time, surely. Yeah, I know it's not the best, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's just mark out the center, because it could be a little bit confusing with the dirt. Anyway, so we've got an additional layer on here. Now, I think we should probably do this on this layer. Yeah, I think that'll work. What I'll do is just put down, because I think we want to make it too high. Let's do this. Okay. And then we'll go down and we'll check it out down below. Alright, let's take a look. How's it looking? Yeah, I think I can live with that. I mean, it's a little bit of a square box, as we know. Actually, maybe the corners we'll put with the birch. And then we might box it off just a little bit. You can always let me know in the comments if you hate it that much that we have to change it. But remember, it is temporary. Anyway, I'm going to sleep up this night and then work on finishing it off. The platforms are now complete. And it's looking good. I think it looks pretty good anyway. Not too bad, not too shabby. See, you can barely see that I've used dirt. And you don't see it from the outside. Anyway, so the main build of the farm is done. And we now just need to put our little villager cells on each side of it. Which I'm going to do now. So that's going to be a bit more of a challenge. It'll probably take a bit more time. Because I've got to get these guys all the way over here. Luckily, though, for us, we have a bunch of rails because we found that that dungeon? What's it called? Mine shaft? We found the mine shaft over in the mesa, and that gave us tons and tons of rails. Yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. Except I kind of feel like I want to have the base supported a little bit more. So maybe we can do something with that. Let's try something out here. Let's give ourselves a few of those. Let's see what we can do here. Half slabs, always difficult to work with. Alright, so how far out should we go? I want to see if maybe something like this will work. I'm probably going to need more stairs, aren't I? Because I was thinking maybe something like that, and then I could do like this. I don't know, not there. And that's in the wrong spot. Give me that back. Give me. Ah! I knew that would happen. Yeah, so maybe I could do something like that surrounding it. Nah. No, I don't like that. I'm going to bring it in more. Anyway, I'll show you the final result. I'll work on this. And I've done some work, as you can see. I think it looks pretty cool. I put the little ears on it, on the sides, as you can see. And I put the lava blade in too. So pretty much this thing is ready to go, except for one obvious thing. Villagers. Okay, so we need to go get some villagers and bring them in here. Yeah, this is going to be fun. This is a mighty long rail track we've got here. Okay, it's time to put the villagers into their little homes. And if we check out the villager breeder, I actually had this turned off, so there's only a few up here. But there is a bunch in here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow, at least the crops are still growing. That's the most important thing. But we can get these guys out, that's not a problem. But now it's time to check out to see how this rail system is going to work and how well it's going to work. Are you ready for the first test? This goes right up to that first little pod. Okay, let's try it. Whoa, we got a bunch. And looks like they got stuck. This is interesting. Can we get them out is the question. Oh. And I don't have silk touch. Oh dear, I'm going to figure this one out. Oh, it looks like we've got our first villager. He's off. He's off and running. How you doing, fella? Yeah, he's going to be very slow because I don't really have many powered rails. But look, he's going to zoom up these ones. Because here's where all my powered rails are to try and get him up the top. I think he made it to the top. Oh, wait. Did I miss some rails? Oh, no. How did I miss this? Oh, and he's going to go all the way back. Alright. Let's call this fail number 1. He's going. Oh dear. Come on, matey. You can do it. You can do it. Make it up. Oh, there he goes. Okay, brilliant. Now I need to figure out a way to get up here. Lexu. Let's see where he is. Did he make it in? I think that's good. Because now, if I can break this block and push him in. Beautiful. He's in. Okay. Villager number 1 complete. Alright, we have our first 4 villagers in their little home. I haven't even checked their trades. Silk Touch probably could have come in handy. Probably should have checked their trades, but oh well. A couple of clerics by the looks of things. No worries. Anyways, I've got this guy here waiting to go into the next one. And hopefully, if we don't push him off, hopefully we can start on our next cell. In you go. In you go, buddy. Beautiful. Awesome. Alright, we're starting to get there. I'm enjoying this. Here he comes. Come on, matey. Up you go. There he goes. It's so slow without the powered rails. Alrighty. Last guy. Hello, nitwit. You're the last one we've got. Alright, let's try it out. Let's go, buddy. Oh, man. This has actually been a lot easier than it has been in the past. But I tell you what, you learn a few things over the years. I've built so many iron farms that you start to get used to what helps and what doesn't. Make sure you prepare. If you're going to build an iron farm, make sure you can prepare. Learn everything you can. And look, we can already see an iron golem spawning. That is awesome. That's the first one I've seen spawn. Oh, I fell off. But that's why I prepare. I have this over here. Yeah, make sure you've got plenty of rails. Make sure you've got everything you need to put people in the right place. Yeah. Alright, let's go finish this off. And so over here you can see I've created an infinite water source as preparation again. Let's break this. So we've got 4 in here. Alright, so we've got 4 in each of our 4 catchments. So that's 8 in total. Let's just pillar out of here. And I'm going to show you how to do this because it's probably not as intuitive as you might think. And I don't have any glass on me. Okay, well, let's get some glass and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back and we have some glass. Oh yeah. Okay, so you can see we've got these 4 guys in here. Now, I've got glass on the bottom, so I don't need to light it up. But it's good practice just to do so anyway, just to try and prevent anything from spawning. Because if something spawns in here, aka like a zombie, and kills all your villagers, you're going to have a bad time. So I'm doubling up with the protection here by having both the lighting and also the non-spawning platforms. But anyway, what I'm going to show you here, and this is about zeroing your village as well, is basically I'm going to put all these villagers right in the spot that I want them. And to do so, I'm going to do it like this. So I'm going to create like a little bit of a diamond shape. It's starting to get dark, so I might sleep that off. Let's go. Oh, it's a beautiful view. Alright, let's get rid of that. Just because I don't want to have to deal with any zombies. I need to still make all these platforms non-spawnable, and I haven't done that yet. Alright, so now that we've done that, I've got my infinite water source right here. And we're going to go and create some water sources. Well, not sources, but we're just going to put the water in each corner, right? This is why we have an infinite water source. And here too. Oh, wrong thing. And one more. Over here, you can see they're all in the corner, but you can get to it. Nope. There we go. Alright, this makes it so much easier to then put in the corners as well after you've done that. Trust me, if you do it in other ways, you'll have a hell of a time trying to get these guys all into the spot that you want them. And this is the perfect spot you want them. for them to be able to spawn golems. Alright, so I'm going to do this again on this particular platform because I haven't done it yet. Alright, so we've got a couple here. And this all comes with experience. I mean, I've been playing for a long time. Like, I don't remember when I first started this game. It was during the beta. I got the game during the beta. And I built this iron farm so many times on a lot of servers. And yeah, there's been troubles lots of times. And look, see, I missed this, which could cause me issues, but thankfully it's not going to. But yeah, if you do miss stuff like that, it can cause you huge problems sometimes. Well, not huge, just really annoying problems. But this just makes it simpler and makes building quicker. Because let's face it, we're all about building quickly here. And over here, and the last one, they're right here, and we try and get in the middle of them. It's usually the easiest spot. Yeah. Look at that. It's so easily built. And that's it. That's it done. So the last thing I'm going to do is try and spawn protect this by putting half slabs, because I don't want any zombies spawning. And then we'll check how this is working. We did see one iron golem spawn, which is a good sign. But I want to check and double sure that everything's working. Alright, we'll see in a sec. It's nighttime. You know what's more eerie than nighttime? Nighttime without sounds. Yeah, sorry guys. I just realized throughout the entire episode, for some reason, I lost Minecraft sounds. And I don't know why. I'm befuddled. Let's put it that way. I don't know how that happened. But anyway. You can see that I've put lighting all up the top here. I've reduced the ability for anything to spawn. So even though it's nighttime, we should be fairly safe for anything spawning and getting at our little villages. As we spoke about in the last clip, you would have seen that even though they're on glass, I like to put torches. It just double protects everything. Maybe the game changes, you know. 1.12 comes out and all of a sudden, you know, things can spawn on glass like a new deadly mob that just destroys all our villages. Who knows? Who knows? But we're going to put that up just in case. Anyways. Oh, hey, buddy. I would have slept the night off, but I don't actually have my bed on me, and I normally do. But apparently I must have put it in a chest accidentally. Because I normally like to carry it on me. Oops, that's slightly a fail. Anyways, we're going to finish off this episode by clearing up the last of this stuff, looking at our final build, hopefully, and checking that it works. That's the idea anyway, that's the plan. If it doesn't work, you know me, I'm going to stay here, we're going to fix it. We are going to fix it. But I haven't checked it out yet, so could be a thing. Who knows? Alright, I'm not going to clear all this rail up on camera. I just wanted to clear a little bit of it up so that we can get a good view without seeing it. Alright, let's grab all this stuff. As a vanilla player, a good vanilla player, I like to grab everything. I watch Mumbo, and I watch Mumbo just leave everything to despawn. And it cringes me because I know he needs it later. Oh dear. Anyway, we're going to go, first of all, I think we should first of all have a look at it. Alright, not looking, not looking. Let's run over here and we'll turn around and let's check it out. See how it looks. Alright, you ready? Oh, golems are in there. Oh, yes. Yes. This is a temporary build and it looks great. Like, it looks so good. I didn't expect it to look this good for such a, you know, simple little temporary build. I'm really happy with that. I'm just using, you know, all the standard sort of blocks you start with. This looks amazing. I'm really happy with how this middle bit turned out as well. Like, all I did was stare around the glass that I'd built. and it just looks great. And I've cleared everything out. Yep, just making sure. Alright, so last of all, let's just check how many we've got. And this is only how many drops we've got just while I've been working in the area. So it won't be too many, but I want to know. I want to see if it's working. Anyway, you ready? Ooh, come on. The anticipation is building. Oh, it's getting to me. Alright, let's have a look. 45! Wow, I did not expect that. That is absolutely awesome. That is 9 hoppers right there. 9 hoppers worth? And I didn't even have to do any caving or anything. This is so good. It's a temporary build, but this is going to help us build the real iron farm. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to finally build this. I was like, debating whether I should build the mini one or wait for the big one. But yeah, I should have built this earlier. I'm so pleased. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a little bit of a different one, building kind of like a mini farm build, which is just a temporary build. But honestly, this should really help you. If you're playing single player and you're playing in your world, this should help you. Build one of these. Even if it's not in spawn chunks like mine is, build it in your base. They're so helpful. I normally do, and I don't know why I haven't built one earlier. Anyway, thanks for watching. You've been watching Lympy. This is LympCraft. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.